Hello and welcome to a new video. In this video I want to give you an overview over all new professions on the upcoming Classic Server Project Epoch to help you with the decision which profession you should take for your class. So let's dive in. On Project Epoch, all professions get updated to make them more important inside the game. No more engineering only for raid passes. The goal of Epoch devs will be to connect players inside the community through meaningful impact with your profession choices by providing mats for their economy or craft powerful items. And this shall help your gold income as well. To reach this goal, all crafting professions have received a lot of new recipes to train and discover, which shall be updated and adjusted over time. On Project Epoch, you will find all profession trainers inside your first starting towns like Goldshire, Bloodhoof Village and so on to early get the professions of your choice. No long runs anymore to major towns. Every profession, including secondary professions, received profession-specific quests. Those quests are available all over the world for different skill sets. On top of that, you can do a long capstone quest with unique rewards for each profession. If you complete every quest, you will get a special title as well. With Alchemy, you not only can craft your own flasks and potions, you now receive a bonus called Mixology. This effect increases the duration of all elixirs and flasks by 100% and their effect by 25%. This strong bonus will be insanely good for PvE raiding by not only reducing the flask costs half per raid, it even increases your stat bonuses by a lot. On top of that, the new Philosopher's Stone on Project Epoch is not just a white item anymore. It got changed into an upgradable trinket, which increases the effects of potions on yourselves and gives you even more bonuses for your crafting. Finally, you will be able to craft new flasks and elixirs. For example, melee and range attack power flasks or reputation elixirs, which will help you and other players grinding. With blacksmithing, you can craft your own weapons and armors, but on top of that, your new profession bonus allows you to repair everywhere you want. This new skill has 2 ranks with a 8-hour and a 4-hour cooldown to restore the durability of all your gear. But this seems to only work for yourself. On top of that, you can craft belt buckles, which are permanently enchanting belts to boost your stats. The buckles have 4 different tiers for silver, iron, mithril and arcanite, and those also seem to be tradable. On top of that, there are a lot of new recipes for craftable items like tanking swords and maces, thrown weapons and versatile armor sets to support every class and spec. On top of your normal enchants, you can now do ring enchants only for yourself, which gives you a stat boost for spell power, attack power or stamina. Those enchants have 5 different tiers to help you while leveling and in endgame. To not waste materials on Epoch, you can transmute small shards into large shards of the same type on a 20-hour cooldown. But that's not all. You can even craft metal stuffs now on top of wands with new materials available from enchanting vendors. There are also new recipes for staffs, wands, offhands and new enchants as well. Engineering has always been the best profession in the game, because of this it won't get any specific bonuses on top of its power. You can craft everything you know, like trinkets and bombs, but on Epoch they implemented numerous new patterns as well as crafts from future expansions. Also, your specialization in goblin or gnome engineer will give you access to complete new toys and other explodable stuff. With leatherworking, you can now not only craft leather and mail gear, you can now also attach armor kits to your bracers to increase spell power, attack power or stamina. On top of that, you can now craft saddles, which are increasing your mounted speed by up to 5% at max level. But not only that, you can now also craft leatherworking bags to create new and bigger bags, so this is not limited to tailoring anymore on Project Epoch. For leatherworking, you also have access to new recipes for their specializations, Dragon Scale and Elemental, which will support different specs. With tailoring, you can craft ropes, bags and cloaks, and you can even enchant your cloak with threads, which are boosting your spell power, attack power or stamina. Those have once again 5 different tiers. Humanoids in the world will drop different kind of clothes, and they drop even more for tailors. Tailoring also got access to new recipes for leveling, as well as high level crafts, which, for example, mooncloth will be needed. With Herbalism you can gather herbs around the world, but you also get the bonus Natural Talent, which is increasing your resistances to all schools of magic. This bonus increases while you level up. You also have a chance to find black lotuses and higher level herbs while gathering. This will help out your money back as well as the economy. You can also herb a lot of new defeated creatures in the world, which were not possible before, to fill up your bags even more. With mining, you can gather ores which are needed for blacksmithing and engineering. But on top of that, you get the bonus Made of Metal, which is increasing your total stamina, scaling up for your level. Furthermore, you can now find rare Arcanite lodes in the world, which are harder to harvest but will give you exclusive rewards. Same as Herbalism, you can now mine more defeated creatures in the world to fill up your bags even more. With skinning, you can not only fill your bags while leveling, you get the bonus Beasts of the Wild, which increases your damage against beasts and dragonkins. This also scales with your level. Also, skinning got support with new recipes, which are utilizing many rare hides from creatures which were not usable in normal World of Warcraft. So, the Devil's Roar Mafia no longer has a monopoly on lucrative skins in the world anymore. On Project Epoch, we will have the classic first aid system from 1.12 with the Triage Capstone quest in Hammerfall and Theramore. Because of higher health pools on Project Epoch, bandages got scaled up to heal more on Epoch. Your crafted bandages no longer needs to be sold to vendors. You can now use them as turn-ins for quest objectives. On Season of Discovery, for example, you also would do this to get consumable world buffs for your raid. Maybe Epoch is going in a similar direction, which would be just great. With cooking, you can not only craft your own raid consumables, you can now also craft a black coffee. My guess is this is giving you a rested experience once a day to help you level. Juicy Bear Burgers are also a new recipe, which are providing a boost for any traveler. This could also be a bonus before locking out to give you some rested experience, or it could be stat bonuses. There are also new recipes for not used materials like bone meals, cooked molten skullfish, Questfall crab tacos, and even more delicious creations to discover. You can fish in every zone you know, as well as in the custom content on Project Epoch. To support your fishing sessions, you now have access to tackle boxes, which are high slot containers for your fish. You can now even fish inside of lava for new treacherous rewards, but for this you need to find 2 special rods in the world. In Blackmore Village you can find daily quests for fishing. If you want to get the special fishing achievement and the salty title, you need to finish all of them as well as other requirements. Professions received a great update on Project Epoch, and with all those great updates you are spoiled for choice. But you can't choose wrong, because every profession gives you a great boost to your character strength, as well as a valuable role for the economy. Let me know in the comments down below which profession you are going to choose on Project Epoch and why. Thank you very much for watching. Special thanks goes out to all my channel members who are supporting me with their hard-earned real-life money. Special thanks goes out to Nerdman for being a high tier supporter. So see you all on server launch, and if you found this useful, consider to like and subscribe for more World of Warcraft Project Epoch content.